Jaden Schwartz kind of fanned on a shot. He'll look to get it back. It rolls by him to the line. Jackman across now for Shattenkirk. He tees it up, and that missed the net. Now Jackman again. Hands it off. Quick shot here. Crawford has it in the glove. Now Cracknell and LaPierre in there for the Blues. It comes to Pietrangelo off the wall with it. Tried to backhand it. It was blocked. Picked up on the faceoff circle for a chance here. Loose puck and score! Cracknell may have gotten it. It is 1-0 St. Louis.
Because of that, St. Louis gets outnumbered. The Chicago Blackhawks in front of the net, and Cracknell ends up getting it and shoveling it into the open side of the net. But Chicago outnumbered down low for a moment. St. Louis Blues with that terrific pressure, and there it is off the rebound, and boom, 1-0. This is huge for St. Louis.
Icing. Miller helped his own cause by playing it with the stick, and now Alexander Steen tries to slide it across the neutral zone. Jackman hands it off to Backus, who takes it wide. Backus with the shot saved by Crawford on the rebound. Beautiful, quickly reverses for Brendan Morrow. And Morrow's pass is deflected by Versteeg and sent back toward the St. Louis end of the ice. Tate, nice play off the wall. Versteeg with a shot and a save made by Miller. He will hold on to it for a face-off. Icing waved off here, so the Blues will have to go back and retrieve. Shattenkirk plays it ahead, picked up by Jaden Schwartz, angled it perfectly off the boards here. Tarasenko trying to settle it down for a shot. Crawford the save, rebound up in the air. Tarasenko took a swipe at it. Playoff game last spring, so this is his first real experience. And Ken Hitchcock says we know that, but we expect him to be an important player. Assad sends it across to Oduya with a shot. Score! Johnny Oduya got into the face-off circle, and the Hawks have tied game one.
Finding Johnny Oduya on the far side of the ice. Retrieving the puck, there's Saad. Now watch him. He waits. There's Oduya. St. Louis doesn't see him in time. And I think the commotion in front of Miller bothered him a little bit as well, too. He had Chris Versteeg there. I didn't know for a second if maybe he had touched that puck.
For the goal. On the deflection of the shot by Oduya. Now Derek Royce sends it out straight away. Pollock a shot. Save made by Crawford. Loose puck. Poked at Crawford and a pile of players there. And now it comes back to Versteeg, who has the Chicago goal. Here's Leddy. Back to number 23, Versteeg. Versteeg behind the St. Louis net, centering pass. Score! Seabrook on a one-timer.
Down low. Now most teams do defend like that, but that's often when the puck is up top. The puck was behind the net. Everybody's puck watching for St. Louis. Nice job by Versteeg. Look at backpedaling there because he wasn't under pressure.
Assist here in the first period. A steal by Schwartz. Hands it off. Good recovery by Hossa coming back on Saboka. Then Saboka knocks Hossa down. It comes to Shattenkirk. Sends it across for a chance. He score! What a play! Tarasenko ties it.
And then Shattenkirk on the angle pass to Tarasenko, who had looped out of the corner and wasn't accounted for by Chicago. Look at that heads-up play by Shattenkirk. Do you think they're happy to have Tarasenko back in the lineup?
Post on the stick side. Another long one-timer here misses the net. Roy has it again. Backhands it out to the line for Bouwmeester. Bouwmeester for Roy, a one-timer along the ice. Save, another save by Crawford. Another chance goes just wide. Far side. Jaden Schwartz tries to play it back in deep. It is recovered, though, by Jonathan Tate. Plays it ahead. Kane behind everybody. In. He scored! Patrick Kane!
He was way ahead of everybody. He didn't even have to yell. He knows Taves is a heads-up player. Kane had come in off the wall, off the bench. Taves goes, okay, I can make that pass easy. And then Kane, one of the best in the business, sweet hands. Miller can hardly make a move on it.
Try to get something going in the Chicago end, but it's taken away. And sent out to center ice now for Kane, who has a goal already in this game. Kane with a long-range shot, and Miller hangs on, and a little bit of a sarcastic cheer there from the Scott Trade Center. Anzu's trying to make a play. He turned around. He thought he was tripped by the stick of Bouwmeester. He definitely went down. Here's a steal by Sharp. He's outside. He cuts in to the forehand, and a save by Miller. What a save that is for Ryan Miller and for the Blues. Shaw wins the draw. Back to Leddy. Little shot fake there. Angled to Shaw again deep, working against Leopold. Shaw sends it across. Leddy works his way in for a chance. Saved by Miller. Rebound set up over top of the net by Kane. In this second period, only one on that power play. As the Blues send it back into the Chicago zone. Icing waved off here. Hjalmarsson's going to have to play it. Taken away by Schwartz. Quick shot to the net. Open net. Oh, and Crawford dove across and made a terrific save. Starts top of the circle. Ooh, he didn't miss by much. As Seabrook plays it around behind the St. Louis net. Now at the line it is Duncan Keith holding it in.
Good job in St. Louis' zone, and Leopold does a better job one-on-one and is heavier inside his own end.
Steal by Versteeg, hands it off, a shot to the net. Miller the save there on Taves, who got plenty on that wrist shot. Of course, he began to gate the icing, but it was rolling right at Miller anyway. Now across for Steen. He gets to it, drops it up for a chance, saved by Crawford there on Ott.
Blocked or deflected several plays already. Really good at that. He took the face off, lost it, and then deflected the puck. What a hit by Reeves in the corner.
And that was on Roosevelt, the defenseman number 32. Here comes Reeves again, another crunching hit. That time on Leddy, the Chicago zone. Ott goes in after his own dump, and now Hjalmarsson cuts the puck away nicely for Chicago. Hands it off Prasad, little evasive move in the neutral zone. Stieg hammers one here. Miller steers that aside. Now played around on the near boards. They don't get it out. A shot by Keith. Steered aside by Miller. Now Kruger.
Oh, he got wasted by Jackson along the wall.
Big hit.
Duncan Keith's done that about 7 or 8 times in this game, Dave. He's very aware of what's happening away from the play, and he gets back and angles that away.
Here's a shot that went in just wide on the glove side of Crawford. Pierre got a stick on it as LaPierre and Porter and Cracknell try to get something going. Hossa clears it for Chicago. Hands for Sharp. Now Patrick Sharp tried to find Hossa. He does. And Miller able to take everything away down low and covers up. Sends it toward the front of the net. It is blocked by Polak. He'll rush it back the other way. He's got Sabotka and Schwartz with him. Sabotka across the line with a wrist shot. Saved by Crawford. He fought it up. Polak trying to get it back to the front. And now Crawford has to hold it there. Looks across. Rolls off his stick. Picked up by Pietrangelo. He finds Schwartz, who starts it back the other way. Just as Backes comes out of the box. Hands it off now for a chance. It hit the goalpost. On the stick side of Crawford. And Polak chasing after him. Sends it back into the St. Louis zone. Jackman lays it ahead now for Ott. Big hit coming here from Bickell. Ott's off coming at the last second. Of course, from CNBC. On halfway through the third period of this game one between Chicago and St. Louis. Hawks with a 3-2 lead. Each team with a man in the box. 4 skaters aside. Now a pass down low. A chance here. Crawford down. Makes the left hand save on Sabotka. Jaden Schwartz now for Sabotka. Sabotka up the wall with it. Tries to get it back to the point, but Pietrangelo had to back up and now hands it off to Sabotka. Sabotka rising shot. A save made by Crawford. Backhand shot in on Miller. He handles that one easily. And the Blues keep the puck moving. Out to center ice for Ott. Jumps over the stick of Leddy. Cracked him with a chance. And Crawford out aggressively. Ryan Miller comes out to play it away from Chris Versteeg. Under 4 minutes remaining now in the third. Lead pass for Saad. Hands it off to Versteeg. Rolls it across. A chance here and a save by Miller on Jonathan Taves. Again, the Hawks will not be able to clear. Here is Shattenkirk. Inside 2 minutes remaining in regulation. Oduya moves it along for Hjalmarsson. Taken away by the Blues. Centering pass. Goal!
Jaden Schwartz, but it's St. Louis controlling the boards and really being heavy on their sticks. Chicago had a couple of chances to get a hold of it, but they don't. They get it out into the front of the net. Good hard work, and Jaden Schwartz, who's created so much, pinches down, pokes it loose, has his stick down, and he backhands it past Crawford. What a goal.
Shaw tried to dig it free, and he does for Patrick Kane, who's under pressure there from Jackman, and the Blues could have numbers. Jackman, I don't think he saw the puck out in front of him. Turn back the other way. Here is Shaw. Shaw closing in with a shot. Saved by Miller, and he holds on. Back to Morrow. Tried to get it back to the front of the net. Didn't get deep, and back come the Hawks. Saad for Taves. Tried to go back to the side. That's turned over, but Morrow couldn't control. Here's Versteeg. Versteeg waits the shot. Saved by Miller, and he covers up. Sharp. Sharp pokes it free to Handzus. Handzus challenged there by Steen, and finally the Blues able to clear it. Well, the Hawks quickly move it right back into the St. Louis zone. Here is Sharp, hands it off, a one-timer save, rebound chance, and Pierre got in the way, and Tarasenko starts it back down for St. Louis. 3 Blues into the offensive zone. It comes to LaPierre, he turns, wheels it to the net, backhand shot, a save, another chance, loose puck in front momentarily of an open net, and Tarasenko couldn't find it. Keith rolls it back in deep behind the Blues net. Shattenkirk just trying to protect it. Getting some help from Sabotka, and there is the horn to end the first overtime. Coming late, O'Dia tapped the stick. He put it out in front, knocked away by the Blues, and they look to transition the other way. Alexander Steen across the line. Takes it wide, takes the shot, Crawford the save, and then it's set back up over top of the net.
That was a heck of a save. It hurt him, though.
Now Roosevelt. Out to center ice for Kane. Kane was taken off the play. Here's a 2-on-1 developing. Petrangelo with a shot. Save. Crawford loose puck. No whistle, and now we get Lucas in the corner. Skates it behind the net. Poked away, but recovered by the Blues. Schwartz. Right away, Steen. Far side. Shattenkirk waits. Now sends it for the net, and a left hand save and a cover up by Crawford. Recovers number 17. Savoca hands it off to Jaden Schwartz. Motoring up the left wing side. Crawford, the goaltender for the Hawks, able to steer it along for Duncan Keith. Andrews just got his head up for a pass. The shot comes in. Oh, what a save by Miller! Hossa behind the net, trying to get it to the front. Tarasenko was there. Now here's Seabrook toward the net, and it's gloved down by Roman Polak. And we are now into the longest game in St. Louis Blues history. They're around on the far side. Backus with it. Trying to get some speed into the Chicago zone. Hands it off for a shot that comes in on Crawford. He got a piece of it loose in front of Tintin and score! Alexander Steen! Well, a bouncing puck that Crawford couldn't control, and what a centering pass, first by Backus and then Ott with the presence of mind to realize that he didn't have a play to the net. So he got it back, and Alex